Capital Breakfast. It's Roman Kemp, Sean Welby and Sunny J with you, and joining us on FaceTime on this very momentous day, it's Liam Payne.
Hey.
Firstly, loving the hair.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It looks like The Revenant. Looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. He's just gone away into a cabin for a very long time. He's got a luscious beard, luscious locks. I mean, how have you been? What have you been up to?
Yeah, I mean, lockdown's been kind of funky. Quite nice to have a little bit of a natural pause in life.
Every time we catch up with artists, Roman's got a bit of a theory about this, and so far it's been accurate. Whenever an artist changes their hair colour, their hairstyle, it normally means new music is on the way. Is this the case with you, or is it just no barbers have been open?
No, for me, I just wanted to grow it out, to be honest with you. But I think that theory for most people is quite true. We take pictures so long in advance for stuff, especially when I was doing the Hugo stuff.
Yeah.
That if I cut my hair, I don't look like the advert that just got released. So it's like you have to wait, which is the most annoying thing ever. I hate it.
To be fair, I mean, I think you and Niall are all right. I think, you know, you're either, you know, really short or a little bit short. Niall is blonde, or I'm just going to go a bit dark. Dark, blonde or dark?
Dark.
That's it.
Do you do Harry? Do you Harry?
No, I can't.
Harry's got his moustache at the moment.
No, see, the thing is at the moment I like doing the moustache because it's saving all of the food.
Liam, I find it mad listening to that, right? How does that sound to you?
Really close.
Yeah.
Well, you just did a Harry Styles costume the whole time we were in the band.
Yeah, mate. Honestly, sometimes I wish I was. Dude, it is a momentous day. I mentioned it earlier on, right? Now, it has been 10 years since the day that One Direction were formed. 10 years since we first saw you boys come together. Now, it would be wrong of me to not play this clip. Cry me a river. Now, walk me through that day. Do you still remember it?
I practiced this audition through and through and through with my dad, actually. Really funny, because my dad likes to think he's a bit of a Simon Cowell, which is hilarious.
Nice.
And yeah, I mean, it went really well. I think I got a standing ovation from all the judges, except for Cheryl, funnily We spoke about this. We spoke about it, and there was another act that this is what she said, at least, anyway.
Yeah.
There was another act that Simon didn't stand up for, and she was really angry at him from earlier on in the day, so she didn't stand up. And I thought, well, you know, not that I hold it against her or anything.
No, of course
it's not
not.
like you haven't let it go.
Yeah.
But no, 10 incredible years, some absolutely phenomenal songs. Now, is there just one song that just holds an extra special place in your heart?
There's a song called Once in a Lifetime. It's really not one of our biggest, and we've never performed it live or anything like that, but it just really holds a special place for me. And it's more in the lyrics, you know. It was like once in a lifetime, like everything's just right, that moment when everything's just quite right. And being in the band at points, it felt really safe, and it felt a lot like that. If I'm really drunk and I'm playing One Direction songs in the Uber on the way home, that's what I'll listen to.
Put my song on, will you?
You telling the Uber driver war stories about, I wrote this one, this was me.
I used to be in a band, me. Do you remember, like, the first impressions you had of, like, each of the boys when you first got put together?
Well, I mean, at first, I don't know why, but it was so confusing to me that Niall was from Ireland, because I just was thinking, how's this going to work? He's from like a whole other country, like he's not even nearby. And then I remember we had a conversation straight off the bat that was like, we decided that we would measure each other's height, because that's what it would be in photographs of who would be in the middle. But yeah, I mean, it was crazy to be involved in this group of really rowdy boys. You know, it just used to go off all the time. I remember being in hotel rooms and plates are being thrown out the window and mattresses going down the stairs, and you know, it was really a crazy time and a lot to get used to. And for my head, at least, I was a bit too grown up in that sense. I needed to kind of grow down and just have a little bit of fun, because that's what it was all about. And in the end, that's what everybody, you know, tied in with the band. It was more about this freedom and having fun, and like, oh, what would you do if you were in this position, sort of thing.
Oh, it sounds like it was just so much fun, to be honest.
Liam, you're going to be sticking around for a little bit. It is time for a trip down memory lane, though, right? We're going to play History here on Capital Breakfast. Please, could you do us the honours of introducing it for us?
This is History by us, One Direction.
You gotta help me.
morning. It's Capital Breakfast. It's Roman, Sonny and Sean. And today, Thursday, July 23rd, is a huge day because the man joining us on FaceTime, quite frankly, we wouldn't know him if 10 years ago something special didn't happen. It's Liam Payne. Good morning.
Hey.
Liam, so nice to have you on the show today and really nice to be able to chat one day with you because, you know, obviously you've had this hugely successful solo career following it, you know, playing sold out arenas, sold out stadiums, but coming back to One Direction and looking at it after 10 years, did you expect 10 years ago, is this where you wanted to be?
I was thinking about this the other day because I can remember in interviews, people would always be like, oh, where do you see yourself in 10 years' time? And it definitely was not here. From my side, I can only say thank you, really, to all of our amazing fans for putting us into this and, you know, for all of the love it during One Direction, for all the love that's been since, you know, we've all gone solo and done our own thing. I mean, it's just amazing. And to think that we've even... I think there was some sort of record that we broke for each of us having a song in the top 40 in America or something.
Yeah.
You can't take those moments for granted because they just don't happen. You know, seeing the worldwide trend starting from yesterday and whatever else, and seeing that the love for us is still there. Like I say, I mean, most people struggle to hold a job for 10 years. It's crazy. So for me, I just feel so thankful to be here.
Yeah, mate, it is unbelievable. I did mention your solo stuff there, and I've got to ask, when are we going to start hearing some new Liam Payne tracks? I want to be able to get some on the radio.
I've been in and out the studio the last few weeks, and there's a couple of songs that I quite like. So I'm actually going in to record another one this week, so hopefully not too long.
Very good, very good. Liam, we have scoured the internet, right? We have scoured everywhere, right? To try and find someone, quite frankly, brave enough to take on what we're going to do next, okay? Because I do the mega hard super quiz, right? So this is the toughest quiz in radio, Liam. 5 questions. Only 2 people over the course of over a year have ever made it into the elite. Today, we are doing a One Direction special of the mega hard super quiz.
I would not pass this. I hope I'm the quiz master and not one of the...
Well, Liam, it's actually, you're going to have to be, alongside Sean and Sonny, bit of a hype man for our 1D fan, because can they make it into the elite? We're going to meet the fan and see how well they do next. Let's take a look at the roads.
Right now, let's go. Capital Breakfast.
First, it's Roman, Kemp, Sean Welby and Sonny J. Good morning. It's Thursday, July 23rd, and joining us on this momentous day is a One Directioner himself. It's Liam Payne!
Yay!
Hello.
Liam Payne is here, and we are about to take on a very special edition of
Roman's Mega Hard Super Quiz.
Oh, it's a One Direction special. Oh, it's never happened before. The 1D edition. Liam Payne is joining us, and Liam, we've got a super fan on the line. Are you ready to meet them?
My heart's pounding. Let's go.
Katie, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Katie. Katie, I guess my first question is, what makes you a super fan? What do you think?
I've just absolutely loved them since all of them were on X Factor. Me and my sister and her friend and my best friend have just loved them since the start. Just loved them.
I've got here, you've seen them live 5 times.
Yep.
Posters all over the room.
Yep.
That type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, Liam Payne has actually just left the chat, and he said that you can tell us who's your favourite. So who is your favourite in One Direction?
My favourite is Louis, but I love them all.
Okay.
I love them all, but yeah, Louis was my one.
Actually, Liam wasn't.
Oh,
you're
he's
still
here.
there.
Oh, no. Sorry, Katie.
Sorry, Katie.
That's all right. We all love a bit of Tomo.
Right, Katie, do you think you've got what it takes to make it into the elite?
Yes, of course.
The rules are simple. You're about to face 5 questions of increasing difficulty. You must answer as quickly as possible. If you get it correct, you move on to the next round.
Yep.
Katie, have you ever heard the quiz before?
Yes, I have.
Tell Liam what happens if you get it wrong.
You perish in embarrassment.
You perish in embarrassment. Yes, you really do.
Yep.
Only 2 people have ever made it into the elite. We won't mention their names.
Well, it was listener Sarah and Anne Hegarty from The Chase.
Oh my god.
The
Liam.
woman from The Chase?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that how hard this is? My God.
Liam, how do you think Katie's going to do?
I think Katie is going to smash it. I actually think she'd do better than I would because my memory is like a sieve.
Okay, right. Katie, you ready for round 1?
Yes, I am.
Round 1.
Come on, Katie.
Liam, you can't help her out. You have to let her face this alone.
I put myself on mute.
Round 1. Katie, today marks 10 years of One Direction, but what I would like to know, in what year did they form?
2010.
Round 2.
Very good. I would say quick maths, but it was
No, it's easy.
pretty average maths. Yeah.
Even for me.
All right, round 2. One Direction's first single was What Makes You Beautiful. But what I want to know, Katie, can you finish these lyrics? You're insecure.
Don't know what for.
Round 3.
Nice and easy, Katie. Katie, how you feeling? You got Liam Payne on the line.
I'm feeling good.
Liam, would you have known that one?
Just about. Luckily, it was my part in the song, otherwise I would not have had a clue.
Round 3. In 2015, the boys took their on-the-road tour around the world. But what I want to know, in which Australian city did the tour start?
Oh, God.
Australian city.
I think I know this, but I'm not sure.
5 seconds.
I don't know. Perth? I don't know.
Perth?
Is that good?
Perth?
I don't know. City.
Perth?
I don't know.
Failed.
Katie,
Oh, my God. I don't know that.
I'm afraid it's the end of the road. Liam, do you know what it was?
Was it Melbourne?
No! Come on!
Oh, no.
Sydney!
A long time ago.
It's the main one! It was Sydney!
Oh, no, was it?
It was Sydney! It was Sydney! Oh.
I didn't even know we started the tour there. What?
What chance did Katie have if Liam didn't know?
7th of February. Right, Katie, thank you so much for coming on to the show today. And it does take a lot. It does really take a lot to come onto the radio and do that. So thank you so
Yeah.
much for that.
Thank you.
Liam, thanks so much for joining us today, mate.
Thank you for having me. So I've learned some new old things.
Some new old things. It's been wonderful to have you onto the show. We're going to play What Makes You Beautiful here on Capital Breakfast. Let's hear it for Liam Payne.
Thank you.
You're insecure.